Here I am playing a little old school RuneScape with my Toonix character. I recently managed to buy a dragon pickaxe in old school, which was over 2 million gold. And I'm trying to buy a dragon chain body. Which I'm offering over 1 million to purchase the chain body. I was trying to buy one earlier and I totally failed to get one, so try repricing it and try again. So let's see what I need to do here. I don't know. My levels aren't too bad. Come over here and go back to Edgeville. I got my fletching cape on and it's trimmed because I have 99 cooking. 99 cooking and fletching, so those are my two 99s. The easiest ones, by the way. The easiest ones to get are cooking and fletching. I'll run down here to the barbarian village and do a little bit of mining. If there's nobody else there. And there is somebody else here. So I will try to switch worlds. Let's see, let's try world 62. There we go, world 62, nobody there. See how fast this dragon pick is, really. It's noticeably faster than a rune pick. I got my red Halloween mask on. See how far I can zoom up. That is as close as you can zoom, and with the old school interface these days. I just got the dragon plate leg and boots recently, and I guess they're pulling for a new quest, a new Grandmaster quest. It's going to be called Dungeon Slayer 2, and they're trying to get the dragon plate body into the game with this new quest. So the dragon pick does seem to be pretty fast. It would probably be more noticeable if I was mining adamantium or adamantite. This is coal, which we have 4 coal nodes. And this is the barbarian village, right in the center where they have the dungeon of security, which is kind of a low-level dungeon for free players. So I guess they've done some graphical enhancement to for the old school RuneScape client, because you didn't used to be able to enlarge it to a full screen. It used to be, what is it, 680, 640 pixels by 800 pixels, something like that. I got it enlarged to a 1080p screen. Okay, so that's a full inventory of coal. That didn't take me too long to get a full inventory. I'm gonna bank at Edgeville Bank. And I'm carrying some gold because I was working at the Grand Exchange, trying to get that dragon chain body. Somewhere in here I got some iron, and I will make some steel bars. Notice I have the full set of Halloween masks, pumpkins, and party hats, and Santas, and this is a half-full line. Some of the old rare items that were in RuneScape, they put in old school and made them pretty common. So it was pretty easy to accumulate a collection of those items. Where is my... So I'm using the furnace over here to make 9 steel bars. 9 is the most you can fit in your inventory and smelt at one time, because you need 2 coal per iron. So when I came back to Oldschool Wordscape after my lapse, I was playing other games for a while. I determined that the dragon items were relatively cheap and I could afford some of them, but I couldn't afford the full plate helm, because it was over 10 million or so gold pieces, and I didn't have that. So I got a Dragon medium helm, and I think the Dragon plate legs and boots were under $1 million each. So those prices vary by quite a bit. When I initially looked on the Grand Exchange at the Dragon chain, it was listing under $1 million, just close to $1 million. I like to come in here and fight these men, even though they're really low level. They drop herbs, and you can do this as a really low level player. If you have the member account, because if you're F2P, you don't get herbs. So I'm strong enough to basically destroy these guys in one hit pretty consistently. And as you can see, it's not just herbs that I'm getting out of this. It's getting a lot of bones, and I do pick up the bones and bury them. That is not the habit of most players, because they're only worth like 4.5 XP to bury for prayer. But I figure every little bit helps, and it doesn't take a great deal of time to pick up and bury the bones. So it looks like I'm getting a lot of drops are nothing but bones, which is not good. That's basically a 0 drop, since phones are 100% drop. And I don't know if that has to do with my level difference between myself and these men. That's a possibility. They're dropping less for me than they would for a lower level player. Let's bury the bones. So I filled up my inventory and I only got 3 herbs. So my strategy is trying to pick up all the drops. Even though they may be less valuable drops, like the bronze helm, bronze medium helm, and 7 bronze arrows. Those are pretty low value drops. There's another bronze medium helm, and I'm not sure what those are worth to me. Those are like they don't have the thing that tells me the GE price. I don't think. If you examine, you don't get the GE price like you do in RuneScape 3 these days. If you examine something, it will tell you what the item is worth on the Grand Exchange. got an earth talisman, which is used in rune crafting. I will continue trying to collect a few more herbs before I bank. Since the bank is so close to this location, I will just wait for my inventory to become full. Not counting the bones. And I will take a look at what my stats are and try to decide what to do next. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm doing controlled abyssal lip fighting, controlled / shared XP. So that means I'm getting attack, strength, and defense XP. Let's see what I got. Over 100k remaining to go from level 83 to level 84 experience that I need, and of course I'm getting hit points XP whenever I kill something, and I need 270k XP to go from 84 to 85. So if I stick to the controlled fighting style, which is splitting my experience gain between all those 4 skills, melee skills, it would take quite a long time to start picking up levels. And I would probably be better off, if I want to train combat, to go find something else to fight. Something besides men, which only have like 8 to 10 hit points each. So since the XP gain is directly proportional to how much damage you deal, a number of health points that the monsters have is a factor. But I don't know, you can always kill more of something, and as you can see, it doesn't take me very long to kill these men. Much time to kill these men. But I could go over and do experiments, which are probably one of the top level monsters that I could train on at the moment. And experiments don't have any drops, so that's one thing to take into consideration. Okay, so how many herbs have I got now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 herbs that I managed to get. 13 herbs. Got another herb. Okay, I'll go ahead and bank this stuff. And the men in Edgeville, at that building that I was just in, are probably the first place to go if you want to start training thieving and pickpocket those guys, because they only drop coin, I think, when you pickpocket them, and it's probably the lowest level pickpocketing that you can do in old school. So I don't have an estimate about how much gold I just made. The high value items are the herbs, and probably made it at least 10 or 12K on those herbs. Take these helms to the helm shop now, see what they're worth. I wonder if anybody is buying these helms, because I think they're probably used for one of the quests at least. Old School's been out for a long time, so there's not a lot of low-level players in the game, I would think. Most of them are high level, and of course bronze armor is the lowest melee armor in the game. Let's put these up for sale. It says they're worth 33 coins each. I'll see if I can get 30 for them. Yes. Okay, I made 108 on 3 helms. It's not a fortune, but every little bit helps, I guess. Let's see, what can I do with these earth talismans? Those are among the higher value items. See, I probably got a tiara for every single altar that I can use. Of the rune altars, I've got a complete source of tiaras. I've got 5 earth tiaras. Now I could take those 2 earth talismans and turn them into tiaras. So, or tiaras, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So, I'm just going to sell those. Producing the tiaras would give me a little bit of rune crafting experience. So that would be the reason to save them, turn them into more tiaras, even though I've got them. It says, these are only worth 176 coins each. I don't think I need to reduce the price on those. So that's lower than I thought they would be. I figured they would be worth at least 1K. And I'll give those some time to sell. So let's go over and take a look at the experiments. Okay, I don't have lodestones to teleport with. I might have a Canifus teleportal in my house, but I'm not sure if I do, so maybe it would be just as fast for me to walk over there. None of the spells in my spell book will teleport me to Canifus, I don't think. Oh, there's an imp. Let's grab it. What did I get? Studded chaps. And you gotta have some hunting levels to be able to bare fist the imps when you see them. Oh, the dwarf. He's got a beer and a kebab for me. Alright, I got a beer and a kebab. They used to have these random events that would pop up, like that one, and possibly threaten you if you didn't interact with them, because they used to do that as a way of controlling people that were botting. I don't know what they do these days to try to catch botters, but they probably just take people's reports and look at them. Let's see if these guys drop these robes, because these are Zamorak priest robes, and they used to be used for different things. I think the only way to get them is in the underground passageway, though. Doesn't look like these guys are dropping anything. We'll kill a few of them and see if they drop anything. just getting bones from these guys, so gonna move on to the experiments. They're only, these guys are level 30, level 30. But I don't know how many hit points they have. Okay, gotta go through this underground passage area to get to the Mauritania area from Gili Manor, or whatever they call this area with Varnock City in it. Wait for my energy to recover so that I can run a little bit faster. I think I have the music turned off. These NPCs are part of a mini game. Okay, in order to get to the experiments, I need to run through Canopus. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I'll just say Machna. He's one of the lower level Slayer masters. One of the places that I would possibly come and get a Slayer task from. Let's see if I got a Slayer task on me right now. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Old School, and I don't know what all. Your new task is to kill 66 cow fights. Well, that is a pretty easy task for Machna. Cow fights are down in the desert dungeon. So he did give me a task. I didn't have a current task, I guess. So I'm trying to get over to these tombstones here. This is where the entrance to the experiments dungeon is. I'll look on the map and see where this is exactly. This is almost to the far eastern edge of the map. This area is called Mauritania. This building right here is Frankenstein's house, and Canopus that I just walked through is right there. Now you have to at least start the Frankenstein quest to get into this dungeon. And we have experiments in here. Normally I just want to get the sheepdogs and the spiders, I think. The human-headed spiders and the dog-headed sheep. So let's see, these guys have like 100 health points or something like that, so the only thing that they drop is bones. And I'm certainly not going to be killing these in one hit. So it would probably be beneficial if I brought potions and used potions to fight them. So basically, one of them will respawn by the time it takes me to kill the other one. So I only need like 2 spawns to fight continuously. And there's not a lot of experiment spawns in this dungeon. It used to be a popular place to come and train, so you would frequently see people in here training. It says I've completed an easy task in the Mauritania achievement diary. The achievement diaries for Old School came out after I quit playing, so since I just recently returned to playing the game, I have a lot of tasks that I haven't done as far as the achievement diary goes. So, in order to kill experiments a little bit more efficiently, I would probably want to get at least an attack and strength potion. An attack potion and a strength potion. I'll see what I got in the bank. I probably got barbarian mixes, which are 2-dose potions that do a little bit of healing when you drink them. And none of the experiments managed to do any damage to me. They have a pretty low attack, so I don't really need to carry food if I'm training on them. I might carry one just as a precaution. And this is Canifus Bank. Let's see, potions. Let's see what I've got. So I've got less than 50 super attacks, and I have over 300 super attack mixes. And super strength mixes 241. So that's a pretty good number. I'm not sure how long the potion effect lasts, but what it does is it gives you a bonus to your skill points, and the bonus will gradually reduce over time until it gets back to 0. Shoot. Went up the ladder. So we'll take attack and strength, and that got me up to 100 attack and strength out of 83 that I started with. So what does that mean? I gained 17 points of attack and strength. Which should make me a little more efficient at killing these things. Well, that one did manage to do like 4 points of damage to me, but they're not really hurting me fast enough to overcome my heal over time, I guess. Let's see how much they do. See if they manage to get me down a little bit. Now the reason I like to wear my skill cape, my trimmed flexing cape, is because the cape does have some stats on it. It does make me a little bit stronger, a little bit better defended. It adds a little bit to my attack and defense, so and among all the capes that have that function, the level 99 mastery skill capes are probably better than average among all the capes that you could get. The cape that you get for killing Jad, I never had. I never managed to kill Jad. Is the what is it called? Dragonfire cape? I don't know. Molten lava cape. I don't remember what it's called. Fire cape, I think. I think it's called fire cape. It has an animated pattern on it, red and yellow. So we can see that my attack and my string stats have dropped to 97. So you can see it's gradually going down from 100. Now, in my personal opinion, the combat skills, while favored by most people, are among the most boring skills to train. But depending on what kind of drops you're getting, it's a little more fun. But if you're just getting bones, well, that's boring. Pretty boring. See, I'm carrying a ring of wealth, so I was hoping that maybe I had a ring of dueling on me, but I have a wealth. Well, the ring of wealth isn't going to help me get any drops out of these experiments. Let's see, my attack and my strength have dropped to 94. So you can see about how long these potions last before I want to renew them. Maybe when I drop to about 90, take another drink. I'm carrying a Rune Defender, which is an alternative to carrying a shield, because the Defender gives you a small attack bonus, I think. And I noted that the Dragon Defender is available, and I don't have one yet, so it might be worthwhile to go over to the Warriors Guild and see if I can get a Dragon Defender. take a look at how much XP I'm gaining here. I've got 267, 236. Three. I need that's remaining XP, and it goes down to 107 from 203. 103. I gained 100 and about 130 hit points XP for killing one of those. So if I need 266,000, and I'm getting 130 per kill, let's see, let's get my calculator. I can't do that in my head. Got 266,000 to go. Divide that by 130. So I would have to kill about 2,050 of these things to gain up my next hit point level. Okay, I'm down to 88 skill points. Take another drink of potion. Get me back up to, that only got me up to 99. And I think the abyssal width that I'm using is probably really the best weapon for this type of training that I'm doing right here. Though it does take some skill levels to be able to wield one. They are drops from abyssal demons, and they're pretty rare drops from abyssal demons. Abyssal demons are in the Slayer Tower in Mauritania, which is a little bit to the west of Canopus, a little north and west of Canopus. So of course, Slayer tasks are combat tasks, and that's probably one of the best ways of training your combat is by training Slayer, because you're training more skills at one time. Because I'm not making any Slayer XP while I do this, so kind of a waste of XP, as some people would say. And I don't think any of the Slayer Masters would give these experiments as a Slayer target. They're just way too weak for a Slayer target. So my attack has already dropped down to 94. Seems like I'm dropping a little bit faster. Okay, my attack has dropped to 91. And I think I will go kill the cow fights and do the Slayer task. That's my, after this one, I'll go ahead and leave and go after the cow fights. Okay, I guess I might as well use my home teleport. I don't have any runes on me, so the home teleport will take me back to Lumbridge. It's the only spell you can cast without runes. And, it has like a 30-minute cooldown on it. Okay, I'm running to the bank in Al-Kharid, which is the northern desert town. I think I need a rope to get into the cow fights. And I'll probably need a little bit of food to do them. Let's see if I have a rope in here. Yep, I got 323 ropes in my bag. I think I probably made them out of yak hair. I probably spun ropes. That's how I got them. Got that many of them. Let's get some more monkfish to restore my health. Oh, he says I need to get a Shantae pass. Well, in RuneScape 3 they changed it. Unfortunately, I didn't bring enough money to buy a Shantae pass. So, I guess I will have to go back. He says I need 5 gold coins to buy a Shantae pass, so I need 5 gold coins. I didn't carry that with me. So run back to the bank. And get 10 gold coins, I guess. Pretty sure the cow fights drop coin. I know they drop something. I know they drop something besides bones. Okay, so I purchased a Shantae Pass. Now I should be able to enter the southern desert. And when you're in the southern desert, you can take heat damage. You're supposed to carry water with you to prevent that. It's such a small amount of damage that I just don't carry water with me. I'm not going to be in that region for very long, because once you enter the cow fight dungeon, it stops doing heat damage to you. So here we go, right here. I think this is it. No, that's the fairy ring. Here's the dungeon right here. Let's see. Put the rope on there. Climb down. And here's the cow fights. Kind of green beetles. Didn't drop anything. Okay, they don't drop bones. That's the thing. They don't drop bones. Now these workers are just level 28. There are higher level cow fights further along in the dungeon. But I don't need to fight them to get my Slayer task done. The workers will be good enough. For the Slayer task anyway. So I'll just stay in this area right here. And I need to get 66 of these guys. The only way I have of knowing that the task has been completed is it'll play a musical song, so I have to turn the music on. Take some potion. Maybe I'll kill him a little bit faster. Grimy Renard. I think that's probably one of the better herbs worth picking up. Gonna be really choosy about what I pick up here, because I just couldn't make myself the inventory space, so I'm carrying all these potions and food. Okay, body runes are among the lowest value and least useful runes in the game. So I don't really have a reason to pick them up, but they do stack. seem to be picking up coin automatically. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. It's not even dropping on the ground, it's just going straight into my inventory. There's a nature rune drop and a cosmic rune drop. And what do we have here? Hard leather body. Well, I can't really pick that up. It doesn't. It's not stackable. Sadly, the herbs are not stackable. Water runes. Let's see, I've got 245 coins. Went up to 260. Okay, that one didn't drop any coins. So it's not all of them dropping coins, but it's about a 15 coin drop. Occasionally a 15 coin drop. See, we got a grimy Avento. I think that's a pretty good herb for me. There's, looks like a steel dagger. These water skins I don't need to pick up. They're really cheap. There's a wall rune. Okay, now my inventory is full. And I'm really not needing any of this food for this. So I could go back and try and hit some of the larger tile fights, which I think they do poison damage. But since I have food on me, I don't have any anti-poison on me. Of course, the bigger ones are worth more experience, combat experience, because they have more health points. So what do we got here? We got a Guam. I'm not going to worry about picking up a Guam leaf, because that is the lowest level and the least valuable herb. So that was a soldier. Go ahead and drop these vials so I can free up some inventory space. Pretty sure this is a single combat zone, which means that I could only be attacked or attack one at a time. Okay, I'm poisoned. So I'm going to be constantly taking up to 4 points of damage. Hmm, 60 fire runes. That's not a bad drop. We got somebody else back here fighting. So they're in this little room here. Okay, it's not single combat. It's multi-combat, and he's using a safe spot so that he only has to fight one at a time. And he's using a crossbow. So he doesn't even have to get hit. I got a steel scimitar drop. So it is a multi-combat zone. That's one of the unique features of RuneScape among all MMOGs, is that they have multi and single combat, and a single combat will force you to go one-on-one so that you can't be overwhelmed by numbers. I haven't been keeping track of how many I've killed. run back up to the front of the dungeon and try to avoid the soldiers so that this poison wears off of me. Because eventually it will wear off. As long as you don't keep getting poisoned. Okay, that was the musical signal that I just completed my Slayer task, and I note that I'm still poisoned. I'll go ahead and climb out of here. If I can grab this impling. Gourmet impling. He dropped an easy clue scroll. Easy clue scroll. And a tuna. no longer need to have the music turned on. It tends to be loud even on the lowest setting. So keep it turned off. So let's drop this loot in the bank. Keep these coins on me and have a look at this clue scroll. See if I have any other clue scrolls in the bank. I think they have it set up so that you can have more than one. Nope, I don't have any others. That's the only one I have. And we'll have one easy clue scroll. I think the clue scrolls are worth doing, but I would have to look at a guide to be able to complete it. Almost. Search the tents in the Imperial Guard Camp in Berthorpe for some boxes. Tents, boxes, Berthorpe, Imperial Guard Camp. I think I know where that is. Grab some runes so I can teleport. Teleport to Thalador. Let's see if I can do this easy clue real quick. Without looking at a guide. And if I need a guide, I'll probably just look at RuneScape Wikia. Okay, this is Berthorpe, Imperial Guard Camp. There are boxes in several of these tents. Let's check them. I don't know which ones are the ones. But I expect I'll get another clue. seem to be any of those boxes. I found another clue. Another clue. Let's see what this one says. Salty Peter. Salty Peter. Salty Peter. What is that a clue for? So, I have to look at the Wikia, because I don't know that one. Let's see, actually the technical word is treasure trails. Treasure trails. Let's see, is Salty Peter an anagram? Nope, it's not an anagram. Okay, it must be a cryptic clue. Huh, weird, I don't see it. Salty Peter. That's not an anagram? That's not a cryptic clue? It's not listed here. It's not listed as a riddle. Maybe it's a simple clue. Simple clue? I don't know how they have it all organized. Huh. I don't see it in their treasure trail guide. Let me try tip it. Let's see if this is an NPC. for it. Anagrams. It's not listed as an anagram. Wow, this one totally has me stumped. I don't see anything in any of the guides that relate to this clue. Okay, I look at the treasure trail guides when I'm doing them, and I don't see anything in the guides that I usually look at that helps me figure out what that is, what that clue is, so I will just drop this clue, because I don't think I'm going to be able to solve it. But this is the Warriors Guild up here, and this is where the Rune Defender, Dragon Defender come from, I think. I have to go to the top floor. Okay, for every 10 tokens I collect around the guild activities, I can spend 1 minute fighting the Cyclops on this level. I'd advise keeping a spare in your bank. You have to have 100 tokens before he'll let you in. Let's see if I have any tokens. do not have any tokens, it looks like. Okay, what can I do to earn tokens? Let's see. What is this? What is the dummy room all about? Oh yes, the dummies. Mechanical, you see. Pop up out of the floor, you have to hit them with the correct attack mode before they disappear again. No, I am not ready to try to do that. Let's see what this one is right here. Welcome, you're in the test of combat. What do I do here? Let's see. I can remember how this works. A spare suit of plate armor need you will. Full helm, plate legs, and plate body, yes. Placing it in the center of the magical machines you will be doing. Kapoof. The armor it attacks most fiercely as if alive. Kill it, you must. Yes. How does he talk? Okay. Use the armor and it will kill the armor and kill the armor. Well, let's see. How much do I get for killing a... I know I have a set of rune armor in the bank. I have spare sets of rune. Let's see. There's a helm, a leg, and a plate body. Let's see if that's enough to animate a rune plate. Dummy? Shoot. I'm alive. Let's kill it. Come on, attack. And what did I get? I got the armor back. And I got 40 tokens. Alright, so I'm not using up my armor. Let's try it again. So the armor was not consumed, which means I can reuse it. I only need one set. Let's off my potion. Well, like I said, the mixes do a little bit of healing, just a little bit of healing. I think it's like 4 hit points. Okay, I need at least 100 tokens to get into the Cyclops area. And I probably need more than that. Because it's 1 minute of fighting Cyclops per 10 tokens. So this is probably the easiest way for me to get these Warrior Guild tokens, is doing exactly what I'm doing here. Of course, I have no idea how many of the Cyclops I would have to kill in order to get the Dragon Defender, but it could be quite a few of them before one will drop for me. I mean, it depends on luck and a random number generator, how quickly the Defender would drop for me. Get off my stuff. Get off my stuff. 240. Let's just dismiss. Dismiss. Let's go. I got 240 tokens. Let's go for 280. Come on. Okay, I got 320 tokens. That may not be enough, but it is 32 minutes. So let's try doing 32 minutes with the Cyclops and see what it gets us. Let's put these runes away. Let's see, do I have a tab? Yeah, let's grab a tab. Let's grab more food. Let's grab tuna potatoes for this. Okay, let's go with that setup right there. Make sure I'm fully healed. I think tuna potatoes are probably one of the better food items that you can use in old school. I make them for myself. Okay, you gonna let me in? Alright, let's show him the Rune Defender and make sure. What does it say? Well done, you are truly a brilliant warrior. You should speak to my apprentice Lorelei in the basement for an additional challenge. So this may not be the source of the Dragon Defender. Let's see, he said basement. Where's the basement? I don't know anything about a basement. That's Lily. Jade. A Jet. Looking for a female character, I assume. Is there a basement? Yeah. He sells food. Huh. He sells potato with cheese. Potato with cheese. No, you can't use that to make the tuna potato. Well, that's too bad. Where is this so-called basement? I know nothing about no back door. Wait. What's this? Oh, what do we got here?
down here. Let's see. I'm training this group of special Cyclops to be stronger and more powerful for Camfrina. What's special about these Cyclops? How exactly are you training them? Can I fight them? Let's see. Can I fight them? Mighty Adventure, can I fight them? You need to display your skills as a warrior before I can allow you to enter the room. How can I do that? Bring me a rune defender, and I shall unlock the door for you. This shows me you have dedicated enough time to fighting the Cyclops upstairs. I have a rune defender here. Please let me in. Very well. I've unlocked the door, but you still need 100 tokens from upstairs before you can enter, as well as 10 for every minute you want to stay inside. Have fun in there. What? 100 plus 10 for every minute? Let's see. What the heck? I just want the defender really, not this other stuff. So I assume that this is the area I have to fight to get the Dragon Defender. Somewhat higher level challenge than the Cyclops upstairs. So it looks like I've got a lot more food than I need for 32 minutes to be in here.
Gotta keep going. Keep up the pace here. Drop the lobster. They drop a food item. So far, I've seen a black full helm, mithril plate legs, and mithril scimitar, and cooked lobster. Since I'm up against the time limit in here, I'm not going to pick up the bones and bury them, although they're big bones, so that they're somewhat better than regular bones. There's another mithril scimitar. Mithril kite shield. Come on, guys. Drop that dragon. Steel chain body. Come on, go, go, go. Steel chain body. wish that I could automatically send all my drops to the bank. That would be nice, but they don't let you, they don't let you do that in the game. Hardlander seed, I think I will pick that up. Black mace. Rune medium helm. Okay, now I know what I should be doing, is I should be carrying some alchemy runes, which of course is some fire and nature runes. It looks like I am picking up some coins in here occasionally. Steel plate body. No, that is not a Dragon Defender. Come on, Dragon Defender. Let's go. I've only got 19 more minutes. Until kind of a low-level herb. I think that's just like one step above Guam. So, not very valuable, but I have room to pick it up, so I guess I will. I think the rune medium is definitely worth picking up. What's that? Limpwort seed. Okay. Rune arrows. That's pretty good. I can definitely carry those because I can put them in my ammo slot, make more room in my inventory. Another Marintil. Steel chain body. A Dragon Defender. Come on, Dragon Defender. Let's go. Give me a Dragon Defender. Monster. Okay, like 14 minutes I have left. What's that? A black dagger. Not exactly what I'm looking for here. have another account with my Hardcore Iron Man. And he's kind of a noob. He's kind of a new character, so I haven't progressed very far with him, but I think I got his combat stats up to the point where he could wear rune, but he hasn't done the Dragon Slayer quest, which you need in order to wear rune. At least the rune plate. And, my Hardcore Iron Man just has not made enough gold coin to buy rune items. Okay, I got about 11 or 12 minutes left. Black knives. Black knives. Well, I'm not gonna pick those up. But I am interested in knowing if that is more than one black knife. So I guess I will pick it up. 22 black knives. That is a pretty good drop, actually. Steel stained body. A little bit of lag there. Little lag. Bones, nothing. Nothing. We got about 8 or 9 minutes left. There's 10 more tokens, so it's 7 or 8 minutes. 8-minute mark. 8-minute mark. Got about 5 minutes left in here. 5 minutes to get a Dragon Defender? Maybe not. Oh, Adamant Dagger. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Adamant Dagger. Another 22 black knives. Not bad. Not bad. We stack with the other black knives, so I can always pick up stuff that stacks. As long as it stacks with something I have. Got about 4 minutes left to get a Dragon Defender, and if I don't get it in the next 4 minutes, oh, Mithril Dart. I was thinking, there was red, and that's the right color. Red, the darts. I thought that was it, but that wasn't it. Oh, Mithril Darts again.
Okay, I've only got about 2 minutes left. Running out of time to get that Dragon Defender drop. Adamant square shield. Not what I want. Got about 1 minute left to get that drop. Then I'll have to go back and get some more tokens, farm them. Please make your way to the exit. She didn't kick me out. How about that? She said your time is up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a break at this point, and I think I might come back and do some more and try to get that Dragon Defender. Keep trying to get the Dragon Defender until I succeed. Until I succeed.